Are you looking for the best juicers? In this video we will look at some of the 3 best juicers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Nutribullet Slow Juicer. What we like, don't let its smaller footprint fool you. The Nutribullet Slow Juicer packs a punch when it comes to juicing power. What to know, this juicer did struggle a bit with more fibrous produce like celery. We recommend chopping tougher produce beforehand. Juicers, masticating juicers in particular, have a bad reputation for being exceedingly noisy while at work. It can be off-putting when using one, particularly if it means disturbing others in the household, and no one should fear using their well-earned kitchen appliances, right? The Nutribullet Slow Juicer is so subtle when it comes to noise that we had to trumpet it here too. During testing, we found it quiet enough to run at home without disturbing anyone, making it a fantastic option for any family who likes to juice. When we tested the Nutribullet, juicing proved to be an almost hands-off operation with very little prep work. The machine relies on gravity to feed produce through the chute rather than a food pusher, and it works well. It also has a surprisingly large chute, considering its compact size, so we could feed whole carrots and apples through it without issue. We encountered some snags when juicing whole stalks of celery and beets. It would have been best to cut them down into smaller pieces before feeding into the chute. We also found some leftover pulp in the juice at the end, and some items, like orange and pineapple, left us with a rather wet pulp. Still, this machine has a lot going for it, and in previous tests, we named it our favorite juicer for small spaces. In addition to being easy on your hearing, it also has a compact profile and is very easy to clean. A majority of the components are dishwasher safe, which is a great feature as it is key to wash juicer parts as soon as possible after use. Trust us, it doesn't get easier if you wait. Number 2. Cuisinart Easy Clean Slow Juicer. The Cuisinart Easy Clean Slow Juicer made our list after multiple rounds of retesting, and deservedly so. For well under $200, you get a reliable machine that makes an easy job of juicing your favorite fruits and veggies. Also, true to its name, we dubbed it easiest to clean in previous tests. This model has an opening for more slender items, like celery, to be put through and a chute for larger items that will accommodate decently sized chunks of produce. We did find that apples and pineapple got stuck in the chute without assistance. There is a pusher that can be used to move food down toward the auger, and we found this accessory essential for moving food through the chute. The offset angle of the chute means you don't get the added assistance from gravity. This made it a little trickier than normal to get everything sent through for processing. All of the produce fed through for juicing was done in less than 3 minutes and, overall, was processed well. We did notice a significant amount of foam on the beet juice, and there were approximately 2 tablespoons of pulp left after juicing 2 pounds of celery. But with its excellent output and reasonable price, the Cuisinart Easy Clean Slow Juicer is a winner, especially if you're new to juicing. Wattage, 200 watts, RPM, not listed. Dimensions, 10.24 inch D x 6.97 W x 18.27 H. Weight, 12.6 pounds. Number 3. Omega Masticating Cold Press Juicer. One of our favorite things about the Omega is how easy it is to use. The controls are simple to operate, and it's a snap to put together. While it wasn't difficult to disassemble, cleaning the Omega juicer was a little tricky. The auger needed to be cleaned thoroughly and the chute was not the most straightforward to scrub. Still, these relatively minor inconveniences failed to detract from this machine's outstanding performance. We were particularly impressed with how well the Omega juicer handled citrus and pineapple. However, it should also noted that no produce performed poorly during testing. Additionally, when checking over the leftover pulp, we found it to be remarkably dry, which means the Omega is doing precisely what it has promised to do: pull out every last drop of juice from the produce it's being fed. It's not overly noisy and did not seem to struggle with any of the tasks given to it. This Omega juicer has some weight to it, so it is worth considering if you'll find moving a heavier piece of machinery around difficult. It also comes with a heftier price tag, closer to the $400 mark. That being said, There's a reason the Omega has consistently been one of our top picks, even after multiple tests. For those serious about juicing and willing to invest in a quality product, the Omega Vertical Square Low Speed Juicer is the way to go. Wattage: 150 watts, RPM, 43 dimensions, 8.5-inch D x 7W x 15.5H, weight, 12.5 pounds.